Amid the Duchess of Sussex's various business endeavors, including the Netflix series With Love Meghan and lifestyle brand As Ever, the 43-year-old reveals she has decided to postpone a second season.
For years, whispers trailed Meghan Markle and Prince Harry like a shadow, but the murmurs have finally become too loud to ignore. A surprising new DNA twist has undermined the foundations of their carefully crafted family image, and for the first time, the palace is allegedly demanding explanations. What began as fringe conjecture has grown into an institutional worry. Quiet nods have transformed into forceful questions. So, who precisely are Archie and Lilibet? And why does the chronology of their birth seem more like a Hollywood script than a regal reality? At the center of this tempest lies an issue so delicate and possibly combustible that no one at the top dared to touch it. Until now. Did Meghan Markle give birth to her children? Or is there more to the royal facade? Meghan's father and brother have recently made statements that have fanned the flames. Allegations of frozen eggs, a long-rumored hysterectomy, and the mysterious lack of raw human moments during any of her alleged pregnancies have stoked popular distrust. But it is no longer just gossip. With senior royal advisors apparently pointing out contradictions, and Charles himself under pressure to intervene, this is quickly becoming a constitutional credibility issue. Behind the staged photographs and slick PR, something isn't adding up, and the palace wants to know the truth. For Harry and Meghan, the fairy tale may be nearing its conclusion. Because when the royal curtain is ultimately drawn, what is seen may shock the monarchy more than anything we've seen before. Meghan Markle's journey into parenthood has been shrouded in mystery and glitter from the start. The world anticipated a modern royal pregnancy, complete with public appearances, hospital departures, and unguarded moments. Instead, they received a series of carefully chosen photographs, strangely stiff interviews, and a building pile of discrepancies that read more like a Netflix thriller than a royal family milestone. Take the famed Moon Bump film, which sparked 1,000 frame-by-frame analyses. Meghan, who is extremely pregnant, bends down and her stomach looks to fold unnaturally. It wasn't just a wardrobe flaw. The image defied anatomy, causing internet sleuths and body language specialists to scream foul. Was that an artificial belly? A flaw in an intricate illusion? The clip did more than simply generate debate. It also broke trust. Then there's the hospital question. No one verified that they would be attending the delivery. There are no typical photos outside the maternity wing. There were no hazy paparazzi shots of her arrival or departure. This came from a couple who claimed to be harassed by the media. How can one of the world's most well-known ladies slip into a hospital and give birth undetected? Add to it the shocking revelations from her own family. Meghan's father confirmed that she had her eggs frozen years ago. Her brother went a step further, stating she had a hysterectomy before she met Harry. That simple phrase turns the whole maternal chronology on its head. If this is true, Meghan cannot have given birth to Archie or Lilibet. And yet, here we are, with 2 royal children, no verifiable medical evidence, and a mother whose tale does not fit the jigsaw. What is lacking from this narrative are more than just a few images. This is the truth. If Meghan's pregnancy timing raises questions, the official documentation associated with her children raises red flags. In the realm of monarchy, paperwork is everything, clear, exact, and historically recorded. However, when it comes to Archie and Lilibet, even the birth certificates appear to blur the distinction between fact and performance. Let us start with Archie. His birth certificate originally featured Meghan's royal title, Rachel Meghan, Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. However, only weeks later, her name was inexplicably changed to just Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. The title was then inserted again without explanation. Royal insiders described it as a clerical adjustment, but doubters weren't buying it. Many others assumed it was a deliberate attempt to conceal something larger, maybe the mother's actual identity. Then comes Lilibet. Her birthplace was the United States, and her paperwork raised even another red flag. Royal titles are not considered legal names under American law. However, her certificate apparently featured both her name and her title, causing legal uncertainty so obvious that, according to sources, even immigration officers were perplexed. Rumors say that official queries were made to Buckingham Palace to authenticate the authenticity of these materials. Why is there so shoddy documentation for children born into one of the most scrutinized households on Earth? Some blame human mistakes. Others suggest a hurry to preserve a narrative. But one thing is certain, birth certificates do more than merely record facts. They also confirm identification. And when they alter for no apparent cause, it raises unsettling questions. Were these certificates intended to document a birth or to support a tale that is swiftly unraveling? Behind the magnificent walls of Buckingham Palace, rumors have grown into full-fledged concern. What was previously considered remote tabloid gossip has suddenly moved dangerously near to the monarchy. With each new twist in the Meghan and Harry baby mystery, pressure grows, and prominent members of the royal family are no longer remaining silent behind the scenes. According to some accounts, Princess Anne has been the most outspoken. Anne, known for her no-nonsense style and profound regard for tradition, is said to have questioned Meghan's parenting narrative from the beginning. While others were enthralled by the couple's luxurious exit and media attention, Anne was reported to be more concerned with etiquette and the troubling absence of proof surrounding Archie and Lilibet's births. Then there's King Charles, who is stuck in a quiet storm he created. After Queen Elizabeth's death, he attempted to maintain peace in order to modernize the kingdom. But now, with insiders allegedly demanding explanations and public faith-fraying, he is confronting the precise catastrophe he sought to avoid. Did he willfully let lies into the royal bloodline? Or worse, did he assist cover them up? Even top royal aides are feeling the heat. Rumors circulate about internal audits, covert background checks, and legal consultations. It's no longer only about Meghan and Harry. It is about the monarchy's integrity, bloodline, and the unsettling possibility that dishonesty has silently permeated the firm. What is going on beyond those royal walls is more than simply theater. It is high-level damage control. And if the palace genuinely expects openness, the truth about these youngsters will have to be revealed. The issue is, can the crown withstand what it may uncover? While Meghan bears the brunt of public mistrust, Prince Harry is split between devotion to his wife and obligation to his family. Harry, once renowned as the renegade royal with a heart, now looks to be the mastermind behind a meticulously crafted illusion. And as the baby mystery becomes more complicated, people are beginning to wonder how much he knows and how far he is ready to go to protect it. In public, Harry portrays the doting father, speaking about his children in speeches, lobbying for their privacy, and filing lawsuits to protect them from media scrutiny. But behind this impenetrable wall, there is a strange contradiction. For a guy who is so concerned with safeguarding his family, why hasn't he ever provided true clarity regarding their births? There are no frank moments, no medical confirmations, not even a fleeting mention of the circulating rumors, just silence, or worse, contrived perfection. Insiders suggest that Harry is fully aware of the optics. He has been media trained since infancy, and nothing he says or does is without purpose. Some feel he's keeping silent to protect Meghan. Others claim he is directly involved in the fraud rather than a hapless witness. His determination on gaining HRH titles for the children, even after stepping down from royal duties, only fueled the flames. Harry may believe quiet maintains dignity, but the world sees reluctance. And when the palace begins to collapse under strain, Harry's balancing act gets thinner by the day. He has two options: disclose the truth and risk ruining his family's reputation, or keep the illusion and risk bringing the kingdom down with it. Regardless, time is running out. The mystery surrounding Meghan and Harry's children has progressed from idle curiosity to a possible royal reckoning. What was previously hidden in the shadows of rumor is now pressing at the palace gates, seeking recognition. The contradictions, the missing documents, the unusual public behavior. It's no longer simply about two children. It is about maintaining the integrity of a monarchy founded on tradition, heritage, and truth. If the facts verifies what many people suspect, that the births were staged or that deceit was involved, the consequences might be catastrophic. Titles may be revoked, the public's trust might erode, and the institution that has endured abdications, divorces, and scandals may face a credibility problem unlike any other. But if the palace chooses quiet, the consequences might be considerably worse. In today's environment, concealment raises mistrust. The public no longer accepts a royal script without question. Instead, they deconstruct it frame by frame. At the center of it all are Harry and Meghan, formerly heralded as modernizers, but now tortured by a question they refuse to answer. The truth, if it arrives, will not simply change their tale. It may reshape the crown itself.